There's something captivating about a coin that has silently witnessed decades of American history. A small piece of metal that carries stories of innovation, transition, and even a hint of mystery. Today, the 1980 US. One dime stands as a perfect example of how even everyday currency can hide rare treasures waiting to be discovered. In many ways, this coin is more than a mere instrument of commerce. It's a tangible reminder of a time when minting processes were evolving and subtle errors or unique production details began to add a layer of intrigue that collectors now prize. The story of the 1980 dime begins in an era marked by a shift in American industry and technology. During this period, the U.S. Mint was embracing new automated systems to keep up with growing demand and modern standards. With these advancements came occasional imperfections, small variations that, in hindsight, have become a coveted mark of rarity. While millions of dimes were produced during this time, a handful of them emerged with distinctive traits that set them apart from their more common counterparts. It's in these details that the coin's story becomes fascinating. At first glance, the 1980 dime might seem like just another coin in a vast sea of currencies circulating across the nation. But when you hold it up close, you begin to notice the finely detailed portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a design that has been a staple since its introduction in the 1940s. The obverse of the coin is characterized by Roosevelt's thoughtful expression, which many collectors believe captures the resilient spirit of a nation on the brink of economic change. The reverse features symbols of liberty and strength, a torch flanked by an oak branch and an olive branch, each element carefully rendered to embody hope and unity. What truly makes some 1980 dimes rare, however, isn't just the elegant design, but the unexpected quirks of production. In an age when machinery was taking on more of the minting process, there were instances where the delicate balance between automation and manual oversight led to anomalies. One such anomaly was a subtle doubling of the portrait, a double die effect that, while hardly noticeable to the untrained eye, instantly grabs the attention of experienced collectors. It's these rare misstrikes or unusual repunched mint marks that have, over time, transformed a coin that once had a face value of just 10 cents into a prized collectible, with certain examples fetching premium prices at auctions. Collectors who have had the pleasure of examining these coins often speak of the thrill of discovering one in exceptional condition. A well-preserved 1980 dime, especially one that carries the telltale signs of a production anomaly, can command prices that far exceed its nominal worth. Auction records have shown that when a coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded at MS65 or higher, appears on the market, it can spark bidding wars that drive its value into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In one notable sale at a respected numismatic auction, a 1980 dime with a clear double die error fetched an eye-popping sum that left many experts marveling at the unpredictable nature of coin collecting. There's also an almost poetic quality to how this coin embodies the balance between mass production and singular uniqueness. While the vast majority of 1980 dimes were struck flawlessly and went on to circulate widely, a few emerged with slight imperfections that became legendary over time. These coins are a reminder that even in an age of advanced technology, the human element, whether an oversight, chance, or a momentary lapse in the process, can create beauty and value that defy expectations. It's a narrative that resonates deeply with collectors who appreciate the intersection of history, technology, and serendipity. I remember a story shared by a longtime collector who, while organizing a box of coins inherited from a family member, discovered a 1980 dime tucked away in an old coin album. At first, it appeared to be a standard issue, but upon closer inspection with a magnifying glass, he noted a very slight doubling on the edge of Roosevelt's portrait. After sending it off for professional grading, he learned that he possessed a rare example of an error coin that had been largely overlooked in his region. That single find not only bolstered his collection, but also deepened his appreciation for the minute details that make each coin unique. Such anecdotes are common in the world of numismatics, where every coin has the potential to tell an unexpected story. Beyond production quirks, the 1980 dime also carries historical resonance. The year 1980 was a period of economic shifts and cultural changes in the United States. Amid rising inflation and evolving monetary policies, coins like the dime became subtle markers of resilience and continuity. They remind us that even when times are turbulent, there is beauty in the consistency of design and the steady flow of everyday commerce. For collectors, this duality, the ordinary meeting the extraordinary, adds a layer of sentimental value that is as much about personal memories as it is about monetary worth. Condition plays a critical role in how these coins are valued, and the 1980 dime is no exception. Coins that have survived decades with minimal wear are especially prized. A coin in uncirculated or mint state condition not only exhibits sharp details and crisp edges, but also serves as a window into the manufacturing standards of the era. Even a small amount of wear can significantly reduce the coin's appeal. However, a lightly circulated coin that still retains most of its original luster can sometimes be even more intriguing, as it hints at a life spent in circulation, a silent witness to countless transactions and historical moments. Collectors often debate whether a perfect mint state or a gently circulated coin holds more charm, but there's no denying that condition is the cornerstone of a coin's collectible value. Market trends have shown that even among coins of the same year, the variations in condition can lead to dramatic differences in price. For example, a 1980 dime that has been graded at MS67 or higher might be auctioned for several times the amount of one that is simply uncirculated by eye. This disparity is a testament to the meticulous standards of modern coin grading, where every detail, from the sharpness of the strike to the presence of any surface blemishes, is scrutinized. For seasoned collectors, the pursuit of a coin in exceptional condition is as much an art as it is a science, with each grading report providing a glimpse into the coin's journey through time. In many ways, uncovering a rare 1980 dime is like finding a hidden gem in a familiar landscape. It challenges us to look closer, to appreciate the subtle nuances that distinguish an ordinary coin from a collector's treasure. Whether it's the slight doubling of a die, the impeccable condition of a mint state specimen, or the rich historical context that gives the coin its soul, the 1980 dime continues to captivate and inspire. For those who understand the value of history and the art of coin collecting, this little piece of metal represents a timeless allure, an invitation to explore, discover, and celebrate the intricate tapestry of America's numismatic heritage. After exploring the innovations of the early 2000s, we now turn our attention to the 2015 US. 1 dime, a coin that represents the seamless blend of time-honored tradition and modern minting finesse. This coin came into being at a time when the US Mint was in full stride, embracing the digital age with state-of-the-art machinery and advanced quality controls. Even though millions of these dimes were produced, a select few emerged with unique subtleties that transformed them from everyday currency into rare treasures for discerning collectors. In 2015, the economic landscape was vibrant, and the U.S. Mint was keen on showcasing the perfect marriage of legacy and innovation. The coin still boasts the familiar portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a design that has long been synonymous with American resilience and pride. His determined expression, rendered with modern precision, exudes a timeless quality that both honors history and highlights the Mint's upgraded techniques. On the reverse, the torch, flanked by the olive and oak branches, remains a steadfast symbol of liberty and hope. Yet it is in the minute details that this coin reveals its hidden allure. Some 2015 dimes exhibit a subtle doubling effect around the torch, or a slight misalignment in the engraving, a result of the very push for perfection that defines modern production. These delicate quirks, barely noticeable without close inspection, have captured the imagination of collectors who prize anomalies that emerge even from the most rigorous processes. The impact of these rare traits is evident in the auction scene. Coins that display these unique characteristics, such as an almost imperceptible echo in the torch detail, often command premium prices at auctions. Collectors who obtain a 2015 dime in pristine condition, typically graded at MS66 or higher, may see values significantly above the standard issue. There have been several high-profile sales where a coin bearing these subtle variances sparked intense bidding, driving the price into an impressive range that far surpasses its face value. These auction records not only underline the monetary appeal of these rare variants, but also reflect the broader appreciation for a coin that marks the evolution of minting in the digital era. There's an engaging story circulating among collectors about one particular 2015 dime. A seasoned numismatist, while sorting through a family collection, noticed a coin that seemed almost ordinary at first glance. Yet, under careful scrutiny with a magnifying tool, he discovered a delicate doubling along the edge of the torch, an anomaly that was confirmed by expert graders as a rare variant from that year. This unexpected find, emerging from a mix of circulated and uncirculated coins, quickly became a prized piece in his collection and a hot topic at coin shows. It's these kinds of serendipitous discoveries that add a personal, almost emotional layer to the pursuit of rare coins, reinforcing the idea that every piece carries its own hidden narrative waiting to be unveiled. The role of coin condition in amplifying value is as important in the modern era as it has always been. A 2015 dime in uncirculated or mint state condition shines with impeccable detail. Its crisp lines and subtle variances stand out sharply against the backdrop of mass production. Such coins offer a pristine glimpse into the mint's commitment to quality and precision. Conversely, a coin that has journeyed through everyday use may lose some of its delicate details due to wear, making the rare anomalies harder to spot. This stark contrast in condition often creates a hierarchy in the collector community, where a flawless specimen isn't just admired for its beauty, but also for its demonstration of superior production standards. The satisfaction of holding a 2015 dime in immaculate condition is almost unparalleled. It encapsulates not only the artistry behind its creation, but also the relentless pursuit of excellence by the U.S. Mint. What makes the 2015 dime particularly compelling is how it encapsulates the tension between tradition and innovation. It carries forward the classic image of Roosevelt, a symbol that has endured for decades, while also highlighting the refinements brought about by modern minting technologies. This duality invites collectors to appreciate both the historical continuity of American coinage and the exciting possibilities introduced by new production methods. Each unique specimen with its rare error serves as a tangible reminder that even in an age of digital precision, the human element, be it through a fleeting misstrike or an unexpected doubling, can yield extraordinary collectibles. For collectors who value both the aesthetic and historical significance of a coin, the 2015 U.S. one dime stands out as a modern marvel. It is a conversation piece that not only reflects the legacy of the past, but also heralds the advancements of the present. Every subtle nuance, from its meticulously rendered portrait to the barely discernible production quirks, invites a closer look, a testament to the fact that in coin collecting, as in life, beauty often lies in the details. Stepping into 2007, the U.S. one dime emerges with a story that is both modern and unexpectedly charming, a subtle reminder that even in an era defined by precision, little imperfections can make all the difference. In 2007, the Mint was operating at peak efficiency, having refined its techniques over decades of production. Yet, as history has shown time and again, even the most streamlined process can yield a few surprises. This particular dime bears the familiar portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose image has graced American coinage for generations and continues to evoke that timeless sense of dignity and resilience. The design, largely consistent with its predecessors, offers a comforting continuity that collectors appreciate. But what makes the 2007 coin truly special are the rare, subtle deviations that set it apart. During the production run of the 2007 dime, minting processes had reached a level where quality control was nearly flawless. However, a handful of these coins developed slight misstrikes and off-center impressions, a barely noticeable shift in the alignment of the design elements that, upon closer inspection, elevates these coins from everyday currency to prized collectibles. One notable variation involves a minor doubling effect on the reverse side, where the torch and the surrounding olive and oak branches seem to echo themselves ever so faintly. Such an error isn't obvious at first glance, but for an experienced eye, it speaks volumes about the interplay between automated processes and the inherent unpredictability of mass production. In numismatic circles, Coins like these are revered precisely because they remind us that even in a world governed by machines, there's always room for a touch of serendipity. Collectors have come to view these subtle production quirks as marks of distinction. Auction records reveal that a 2007 dime with one of these rare anomalies, especially when preserved in exceptional condition, can command a premium that outstrips its face value by a significant margin. Coins graded at MS66 or higher, exhibiting that slight misalignment or the faint doubling effect, have fetched impressive sums at auctions, sometimes several times higher than their standard counterparts. This market trend underscores not only the inherent value of rarity, but also the importance of condition. A coin that retains its original luster, sharp details, and the telltale sign of an error is like a snapshot of a fleeting moment when perfection gave way to a unique twist of fate. I recall hearing about a collector who, while meticulously going through his well-organized collection, noticed that one 2007 dime seemed to have a subtly offset strike along the edge. What began as a casual inspection turned into an exciting discovery, as he soon learned that this anomaly was one of only a few known examples. The story of that chance encounter has since become a favorite anecdote at coin shows, a testament to the idea that every coin holds the potential for a hidden narrative waiting to be uncovered. For many, the thrill of such a discovery is as much about the personal connection to the piece as it is about the coin's monetary value. The condition of a 2007 dime plays a pivotal role in determining its worth. In mint state, where the coin shines with an almost mirror-like finish and every detail, from Roosevelt's resolute expression to the intricate reverse design, is crisply defined, the coin serves as a pristine reminder of the mint's commitment to quality. Conversely, those dimes that have spent years in circulation, with worn edges and softened details, offer a different kind of charm. These coins carry the patina of history, each scratch and mark adding to its unique journey. Yet, for serious collectors, the uncirculated specimens with rare errors are the ultimate prize, a perfect blend of historical significance and the unpredictable nature of production. This 2007 US 1 dime, with its subtle imperfections and timeless design, encapsulates the essence of what makes coin collecting such a rewarding pursuit. It's not just about the metal or the design. It's about the story woven into each piece, a story of technological progress, human oversight, and the occasional delightful mishap that transforms an ordinary coin into a coveted relic. As collectors scrutinize these dimes under magnification, they aren't just admiring a piece of currency. They're engaging with a chapter of American history, a snapshot of a moment when precision met unpredictability. Reflecting on the journey from the 1980 dime to the 2007 edition, it becomes clear that each coin tells its own unique tale. Whether it's the early hints of automation in the 1980 issue, the subtle misstrikes of the 1996 piece, the refined clarity of the 2003 specimen, or the modern innovations with a dash of error in the 2015 dime, every coin encapsulates a moment in time. Together, these coins create a mosaic of American minting history, a rich tapestry woven with threads of technological evolution, unexpected anomalies, and the timeless allure of a well-crafted piece of metal. For seasoned collectors and enthusiasts alike, this journey is a celebration of both the art and the unpredictability inherent in the world of coin collecting, inviting us all to appreciate the beauty in every detail. Moving forward, the 1996 US 1 dime carries its own unique tale that speaks to a period of innovation and refinement at the US Mint. This coin emerged at a time when traditional minting techniques were being steadily augmented by newer technologies, giving rise to both subtle improvements and unexpected quirks that have since captivated collectors. The mid-90s were marked by a confidence in modern methods, yet even in this era of progress, a handful of coins managed to break free from the ordinary. The 1996 dime, with its familiar yet subtly distinct design, stands as a testament to that intriguing balance between standardization and serendipity. In 1996, the economic landscape was experiencing a robust recovery and technological advancements were permeating every aspect of industry. The U.S. Mint, committed to meeting the demands of a growing economy, embraced digital imaging and precision engineering in its coin production. Despite these improvements, there was still room for the unexpected. A small percentage of 1996 dimes exhibit minor minting anomalies, variations in die strike, or slight misalignments that set them apart from their more uniformly produced siblings. These imperfections, far from being mere flaws, have become prized attributes that give the coin a distinct character, echoing the notion that even in the era of advanced production, chance still played a subtle role. At first glance, the 1996 dime appears almost identical to other issues featuring the timeless portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Yet, a closer inspection reveals differences that astute collectors can appreciate. The obverse, displaying Roosevelt's resolute gaze, has a clarity that reflects the high standards achieved through technological progress. Meanwhile, the reverse carries the emblematic torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, a design that has remained largely constant. Yet in 1996, these elements sometimes bear the signature of a slightly different strike. Some coins show a delicate offset in the branches, or a barely perceptible variation in the engraving of the torch, details that might escape the casual observer but are highly sought after in professional grading and auction settings. It isn't merely the design that sets the 1996 dime apart. It's the story told through each minute detail. In production runs that numbered in the millions, only a scant few bore errors that would eventually be recognized as unique. One of the most talked about anomalies from this year is a subtle die crack that appears almost as a faint line along the edge of the portrait. This isn't a dramatic break or a glaring mistake. Rather, it's an understated mark that hints at the interplay between precision machinery and the unpredictable nature of mass production. Over time, collectors have come to regard these anomalies as badges of distinction. Auction houses have recorded instances where a 1996 dime with such an error, when graded in pristine condition, often MS65 or better, has fetched significantly more than its standard counterparts, sometimes reaching into the upper hundreds of dollars. The thrill of uncovering one of these rare examples is something that resonates deeply with experienced collectors. There's a particular excitement that accompanies the discovery of a 1996 dime that seems to have a personality all its own, a coin that not only serves as currency, but also as a narrative piece. I recall a seasoned collector recounting the day he found a near-perfect specimen tucked away in an old coin album. At first glance, it looked like any other dime, but a careful examination under a magnifying lens revealed an almost imperceptible doubling of a design element near the torch. That subtle doubling, recognized only by those with a trained eye, instantly elevated the coin's status in his collection. This chance encounter transformed an otherwise ordinary coin into a prized piece with a story worth telling, a narrative of patience, attention to detail, and the beauty of unexpected discovery. Another fascinating aspect of the 1996 dime lies in the way condition plays such a crucial role in its valuation. Coins that have survived the rigors of everyday circulation inevitably bear signs of wear. Nicks, slight dulling of the intricate lines, and minor imperfections that, while adding character, often diminish the coin's premium status. In contrast, specimens that have been preserved in near-mint condition capture the full splendor of the original design. A 1996 dime graded at MS67 or higher, with crisp details and undiminished luster, is not only a joy to behold, but also a lucrative asset in the market. The stark difference between a coin that has been well protected and one that has endured decades of handling underscores the importance of condition-based grading in the world of numismatics. It's a reminder that while history may be etched into every coin, the passage of time leaves its mark in ways that significantly impact value. Auction records from recent years underscore this point. Coins that display those rare errors while maintaining an uncirculated finish have commanded impressive bids. In one notable auction, a 1996 dime that exhibited a minor die crack and was graded in exceptional condition was sold for a sum that far exceeded the typical market value for its year. Collectors and auction enthusiasts alike were drawn not just by the coin's age or design, but by the very human story of its production, a moment when technology met imperfection, creating a rare collectible that defied the mundane. The market for these coins remains robust, and each sale serves as a reminder that rarity, in the realm of coin collecting, is often measured in the minutiae that most would overlook. Beyond the numbers and grading reports, the 1996 dime carries an intangible allure, a blend of modernity and the serendipitous echoes of its production process. While the coin's design is rooted in decades-old tradition, the technological methods that brought it into existence were very much of its time. This convergence of old and new creates a layered narrative that invites collectors to consider not only the coin's intrinsic beauty, but also its place in a broader historical context. It's a reminder that even in an age dominated by digital transactions, there remains an enduring fascination with tangible objects that bear the marks of their journey through time. For those who appreciate the nuances of coin collecting, the 1996 dime is a conversation starter, a piece that invites questions, debates, and shared memories. Whether it's discussing the implications of a slight misstrike or marveling at the flawless detail of a mint-state specimen, each coin becomes a link in the larger chain of numismatic history. The stories attached to these coins, stories of discovery, passion, and the serendipitous nature of chance, form the backbone of why collectors continue to seek out rare examples. It's this interplay between precision and imperfection that makes the coin so compelling, as it embodies the reality that even the most modern processes can yield treasures that are both historically significant and emotionally resonant. As we take a moment to appreciate the 1996 dime, it's impossible not to feel a sense of wonder at the ways in which a small object can encapsulate so much history and emotion. Each scratch, each finely detailed line, and each rare error tells a story that continues to evolve with every new discovery. For collectors who understand that the true worth of a coin lies not just in its metal content, but in its narrative, the 1996 U.S. One dime stands as a cherished emblem of a dynamic and ever-surprising chapter in America's numismatic heritage. Moving from the meticulous charm of the 1996 dime, the 2003 U.S. One dime steps into the spotlight with a narrative that feels both modern and steeped in subtle tradition. This coin came into production at a time when the mint was polishing its techniques, harnessing advanced quality controls while still navigating the quirks of high-speed production. In 2003, the U.S. Mint was confidently meeting the demands of a rapidly evolving economy. And even as millions of dimes rolled off the presses, a few managed to capture the discerning eye of collectors. The design of the 2003 dime remains faithful to the iconic portrayal of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose portrait continues to evoke a sense of enduring optimism. On the obverse, Roosevelt's thoughtful gaze is rendered with precision, a reminder of the legacy of leadership and the careful craftsmanship behind every coin. The reverse, featuring the classic torch flanked by an olive and oak branch, still echoes the ideals of liberty and strength. What sets the 2003 coin apart, however, is the refined clarity achieved through the mint's evolving processes, resulting in dimes that often display sharper details and a more uniform finish compared to their predecessors. Yet, as is common with coins produced in large quantities, perfection sometimes takes on a rare twist. Among the vast number of 2003 dimes, collectors have identified subtle production anomalies that imbue certain specimens with extra allure. In some cases, slight misalignments or barely perceptible variances in the die strike have been observed. These small deviations, often only noticeable under careful inspection, hint at the human touch behind an otherwise mechanized process. It's this interplay between precision and the occasional imperfection that makes the 2003 dime a captivating study in contrasts, modern production at its best, with a whisper of serendipity that turns a common coin into a rare collectible. Auction houses have witnessed the appeal of these exceptional specimens firsthand. A 2003 dime in near-perfect condition, particularly one that exhibits a unique minting anomaly, has been known to command a premium far beyond its face value. Sales records indicate that coins graded at MS66 or higher, with clear, crisp details and that telltale hint of a production quirk, can fetch impressive sums. In one noteworthy auction, a 2003 dime featuring an unusual offset in its design was sold for a price that left both seasoned collectors and auctioneers in awe. Such sales underscore the market's appreciation for coins that carry not only historical significance, but also the rarity born of minor imperfections. Collectors often share stories about the thrill of discovering a 2003 dime that stands out from the crowd. One memorable account involves an experienced collector who, while sorting through a well-worn coin box, uncovered a specimen with a nearly imperceptible doubling on the torch detail. The discovery wasn't announced with fanfare at first. It was a quiet moment of recognition, a realization that this particular coin held a secret. After further examination and professional grading, it was confirmed as one of the more elusive error coins from that year. Such tales, passed along in hushed conversations at coin shows and collector gatherings, add an emotional depth to the coin that goes far beyond its metal value. Condition remains a cornerstone of the coin's desirability. A 2003 dime preserved in pristine, mint-state condition not only showcases the brilliance of its design, but also acts as a testament to the quality control of its time. The contrast between a perfectly preserved coin and one that has seen decades of circulation is stark. While circulated coins carry their own charm, each scratch and worn edge telling a story of everyday use, a coin in flawless condition is a window into the mint's commitment to excellence. It's not uncommon to see collectors fiercely bidding for a 2003 dime graded at MS67 or higher, knowing that every detail, down to the subtle nuances of the mint mark, contributes to its overall value. Beyond the numbers and the auction bids, the 2003 dime embodies a fascinating moment in the evolution of coin production. It represents a bridge between traditional methods and the digital precision that would soon dominate minting techniques. This coin is a reminder that even as technology advances, the delicate balance of human oversight can produce delightful surprises. For many collectors, holding a 2003 dime is like holding a piece of that transitional era, a period where innovation met tradition and the ordinary was elevated to the extraordinary. The story of the 2003 U.S. one dime is one of subtle excellence. It encourages collectors to look closer, to appreciate that even within a batch of millions, there can be singular pieces that tell their own unique story. With its crisp details, occasional quirks, and undeniable historical resonance, the 2003 dime continues to capture the imagination of those who understand that in the world of coin collecting, every detail matters.